Hey everybody, Steve Young here, co-founder of Service Tech Secrets, and I am so excited today to have Nate Brown with us for another client success story. He's all the way down in Florida. Nate, thank you so much for taking time out of your calendar today and joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. So if you would, just take a minute and introduce who are you, where you're from, and what do you do, Nate?
Yeah, my name is Nate Brown with Paramount Air Conditioning down here in Bradenton, Florida. I am a service technician, but I also do maintenance calls, installations when needed, and even sometimes help out in the office with dispatch. So a little bit of everything. And I sell systems and do quotes, so you name it.
But primarily you're service tech, right?
Primarily service, yep.
Okay, awesome. And just so I know, how long have you been doing that?
So I've been doing it for 4 years.
4 years? Okay, got it. And what kind of income are you making, if you don't mind me asking, as far as the tech is concerned? What'd you make last year and what's your goal this year?
Yeah, last year I made about $97,000. This year I'd like to make about $150,000.
Sweet. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Dude, that's a huge improvement.
That'd be sweet.
You ain't messing around, right? You're like, I'm going to get her done this year. I like it. I like it.
Trying to get what I can out of it. That's for sure.
Yeah. I like it. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. So next question, how did you hear about Service Tech Secrets and how long have you been in the training?
Yeah. So our owner, Bill Brown, who's my brother, has heard about Gene through, various Facebook groups and stuff, that he was one of the best in the industry at selling IAQ products, which we historically have been pretty weak on. So we saw the 14-day double your sales challenge and was like very reasonably priced. So I said, hey, let's just do it, see what his training's like, see what we can get out of that. If it helps at all, if not, no big deal. We've definitely we're already not selling. So we might as well try it out. So yeah, we did that. And then we practiced what he gave us and found that it worked right away, whether it was for guys that have been doing it like myself for years or newer guys. So we still had some more questions left after the 14-day challenge. And we figure, if we sign up for Service Tech Secrets that, we'll be able to fill in those blanks. So, and we have. And how long we've been doing it? 2 or 3 months.
Okay,
like that.
That's awesome. So you signed up for the 14-day double your sales challenge. Wow, this seems to be working really good. And then, oh my gosh, we got lots more questions. Can they help us on the rest of the stuff? And things are kicking some butt. I like to hear it.
Yeah.
So what type of challenges were you facing before joining STS?
So for me specifically, and I think most of our guys, the prepaid zero maintenance calls, which should be $0, go out, wash the air conditioner, make sure the heat in the spring, make sure the heat exchanger isn't cracked in the summer, and be on your way with $0 and maybe something. If something's broke, maybe a little couple hundred or something like that. But
right.
So that was our biggest challenge before, is getting anything on those.
So you're going out to prepaids they've already prepaid and there's no money expected to be collected, and you guys were like, okay with that because that's what you thought was okay.
I don't know if I'd say that we were okay with it.
Okay, good.
But
otherwise, you wouldn't have joined the training. Otherwise,
we didn't know what else to do. We didn't know how to stop it, I should say.
Got it. And then the repairs, you're going out there. Okay, thanks for the $89 repair or $150 repair or $200 repair. I gotta go, and poof, you're out the door, right?
Yeah, hoping to just usually like if we could get a club or something to go on with it, that would be kind of a success.
All right, well, cool. So what was your average service and maintenance tickets before joining the STS training?
Maintenance tickets, probably about $100 to $200. Service ticket, maybe like $500 or so. Okay.
And then what are they now that you've been to the training for a couple of months? What's your average service and maintenance ticket?
About 1,000, a little over 1,000.
Okay, that's awesome. So you went from 200 on a maintenance to about 1,000.
Yep.
So that's 800. That's like a 5X just on your average sales ticket.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And how many years you've been doing it the old way?
Probably I did installs for a year, so maybe 2 or 3.
Okay. Cool. In just a couple of months, you're taking it from 0 to 200-ish all the way up to $1,000. That is just fan-freaking-tastic. What about your service tickets? Where are your service tickets at now that you've been in the training for a while?
Maybe about 1,500 or so,
Okay.
1,200, 1,500,
So
something like that.
another $1,000, $800 to $1,000 on that increase.
Yep,
That's
about that.
fantastic. So when you take a look at your return on investment so far, if you were to annualize it, what is your personal return on investment? I know we kind of went over those numbers. What's your
Yeah,
personal return on investment? I mean, at the
yeah,
end of the day, it's like we can spend money here or we can spend money here, right? And most companies are happy if they can give $1 for advertising and marketing and they get 2 back, they're super happy. If they can spend $1 and get 4 back, they're like, wow, that's great, right? What's been your return on investment so far? We figured out.
about 34 to 1.
So you gave us $1 and you're getting 34 back. That's amazing. That just blows my mind. But more importantly, I know it's only because you're only how many calls are you going on a day?
Like 1. So we're super new down here, so still working on getting leads. But yeah, so not a lot.
Okay, cool. So you're down in Florida with a brand new location. The rest of the company is back in Ohio, correct?
Columbus, yep.
Yeah,
Columbus,
okay,
Ohio.
cool. And how many calls are they going on a day, and what did we figure out their return on investment was? Because they're seeing the same type of results you are.
Yeah, I see about 4 calls a day. I'd say they're around 1,000 too on, maintenance. With last time I checked in anyway, on the maintenance calls, the prepaid maintenance calls. And then so like they do about 4 calls a day per guy, give or take, depending on the day.
What did we figure out their return on investment was?
130,
4 times yours?
134 to 1.
134 to 1. What? Dude, that is just crazy. And the reason being is because they're doing 4 times the calls that you are, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's the same. Yep. It's just that they're going on 4 times as many. They have more leads to go on, and they're able to increase their return on investment. That just blows my mind.
Yeah.
By the way, that's the highest return on investment that I've heard from any one of our students so far, and that's fan-freaking-tastic. But even if it's a 34 to 1, that's still mind-boggling. Okay. So
yeah, right.
You guys are crushing it right now, man. Absolutely crushing it. So let me ask you the next question. What would you say the top 3 things you like about the training?
So I like that it has you do a full inspection with the mandatory, the near future, nice to have. Customers really respond, even just from a service standpoint, that you inform them of the condition of their system, which it really, I would say, even every service technician, that's their goal is to help customers. Well, most of them, I'd say. And so so it really leads to good reviews, not just sales, because they're like, why wouldn't the other guys that were out here from other companies show me that? So, that's doing a full inspection and having the customer respond to it rather than just, why are you showing me all this stuff, that they're engaged and they, it doesn't seem like you're giving them too much information. So I like that. I like the structure of it. Sometimes when you're out there trying to figure out what to say and how to say it, some of the scripts, like for, torque boosters and fan motors and stuff, it's very black and white. It just says, say this with this tone like this. And that way, you can just kind of put your trust in the training and not have to just think of everything on your own, and it works better that way. So I like that. I don't know if that was 3 things or not.
That was 2. Give me one more.
2. The other thing I liked about the training is the increase on the paycheck. That's very helpful.
About that. Tell us about that.
Just being able to sell more and feel better about how you're doing your job. Coming back on a prepaid maintenance call instead of typically the slower season or the off season, as we would call it. Unfortunately, they, now you just, you're able to continue your income year round instead of just in the summer or in the winter. So it's great. Sometimes I actually look forward to a maintenance call more than a service call, because it's like the customer mentality is different. They're more open to hearing about the whole system versus just getting it back on. So it's nice.
I love it. And then if you would just tell me, for you personally, how has your increased sales helped you personally, and how has it helped the company?
Personally, it's good because we're still in the growing stages down here. So if I don't have a lot of calls for the day, but I can get, some some sales, some good sales on the one, definitely helps out it tremendously. And I have to, we get commission on when we sell, so I can make good money in just one call and then just be good for the day. And then also it allows our owner, Bill, who's also my brother, to, have the confidence and to get leads and spend more money down here to get me into more houses. So, which is ultimately, the goal is going to be to be on more than one call a day, so that, I can get the income where I need to be. And then for the company, especially speaking in Ohio, which is where, we've been around 10 years. So we got a lot going on up there. Same thing for the guys, giving everybody, bigger paychecks. We hired, we've almost, doubled in size, but at least 30-40% bigger as a company.
Just in the last couple months?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We hired another office person. We bought 3 trucks, maybe. We're selling AeroSeal and different products that we never sold before. We used to have a few vans that would kind of sit around. Now they're all on the road making money. So just everything's changed, really. The guys are working, from sitting around hoping to get jobs to begging for time off because they're overworked now. So keeping everybody busy, providing new jobs, and yeah, just having a great summer up there for sure, and a great spring.
I love it. So last question here for you. Would you recommend Service Tech Secrets to other techs and owners, and why?
Yeah, definitely. I think, the problems that we face are not unique to just us. If I go out to a call where another company was out there within the last year and I sell $2,000 or whatever, $1,000, well, how come the other company didn't sell that? If they would have done a thorough inspection and approached the call the same way that I did, which, obviously I didn't come up with those ways on my own, then they could have done better. So I think, plus the customers like it. So I think you're able to provide better service by getting people's units clean, getting their air cleaner, making them not break down as often, and making them happy. And then of course, more revenue. So definitely would recommend it for sure.
Okay, cool. Plus the return on investment is pretty attractive.
Yeah, that's good. It's very good. Yeah.
That's
I can
awesome.
think of a number of calls off the top of my head that are like, just when I left, I was just in shock that like, wow, I didn't think there was any money in there. And I presented a list and left with $3,000, and I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. So yeah, it's awesome.
That's awesome, man. And then as far as the anything else that you could or you want to share with anybody else regarding your personal success or the company's success that you guys have been in the training, is there anything you'd like to add to somebody that might be watching this?
Yeah, just to kind of reiterate the thing I said, I'd say we had a couple specific examples where I went out to systems that we had installed within the last year and ended up selling, a few $2,000-$3,000 worth of add-ons to those, and just being like,
that's awesome.
Whoa, like never. Normally within our company, it's just those are $0 and you come home and you're just race through it to get to the next call. But I took the time, I did the script, I showed her everything, and nothing really even within the unit itself, because it's brand new and it's warranted. So just tons of little upgrades and surge protections and everything. So just really not surprised, but kind of surprised that like for years we've been getting zeros on those. And now, every call, sometimes there's so much opportunity. It's hard to pick what you want to go over. Because there's always
tough being in that position, huh?
Every call is like, I don't know where to stop. There's just 100 things. And then even some of the guys that we have that are brand new, we've had I can think of some people that their first year or whatever, just really struggling to, whether it's communicate with the customer or obviously as the owner cares, to bring in revenue, and the technician wants, to make commission, and they're going out and they're getting couple thousand, 2,000-3,000. We have a couple guys never done HVAC before. They just started. They just go out and bring back $2,000 on a tune-up in their first month of doing HVAC, and it's like, whoa. So it's crazy. So definitely a believer. Definitely like what we're doing. still got some more learning to do as far as the scripts and getting to memorize, but
getting certified, getting certified
for sure.
Right.
For sure. But it works for veterans, for everybody, as long as you have open mind to it and you're willing to practice and do it and follow the script with the tone and the cadence. Gene's, very specific on it, and I think that's great. That's why I found that he's the most helpful, is just exactly the way he says it, exactly what he says, and just go out and do it. And
follow the system. Just follow the plan. It works, right?
Here comes the sales. That's it. Yeah, it does. It really does.
And the whole thing about it is you're helping people. I mean, there's no high pressure involved. There's no, oh my God, I'm twisting this old lady's arm or anything like that. It's just a matter of, here's your options. What do you want to do? Right?
Not only that, it's sometimes you want customers to have certain products like a UV light with just mold growing everywhere. And before, if I wasn't able to sell them, I'd feel like, man, but now I'm able to communicate the message I want, better. And then I feel good. And so does the customer. Oh, sorry about that. You still there?
You're good. Yeah, we're there.
Yeah. I feel good. And so does the customer that, that I got them what they needed and they are solving a problem that they, either they didn't realize was there and they're happy I showed them or whatever. So
right.
It's definitely a great service, and I'm glad that I'm able to give people high-end solutions and surge protections and filters and UV and everything in their house, because I put it in my house, so I believe in it. So yeah. I think people should have it.
Well, awesome, Nate. I want to thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. It's so exciting to see you guys' success, you personally and your team. And I want to just thank you for sharing your time with us today.
Yeah, my pleasure. Absolutely.
Hey, everybody. It's Steve Young, co-founder of Service Tech Secrets. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click that little red button. Down below this video, you'll see a little button that says Show More. Click on Show More, and you'll see a ton of free resources in there to change your lives, your family's lives, and your company's profits. We'll see you in the next video.